anyone's name at the start, we'll add you onto the register later. So the plan today, we're going to be doing rounds of 50 seconds with 20 seconds rest. We'll do four rounds to begin with, and then we'll move on to the next 4 and the next 4. So we'll have a little break every sort of 4-ish minutes. Our warm up today, we're just going to start off with a little bit of mobility. We're going to have star jumps with press and kick. Press and kick, if you haven't done that before, it's like a low side kick, so you're going to be aiming for knee height, so we're kicking into the knee joint, yeah? And then star jump and press and kick over to the other side. Number 3 is going to be a 2 height turning kick with a burpee and then change stance. So what I'm going to be looking for there, start low. Don't feel like you need to kick high on these turning kicks. Start off nice and low for your warm-up. So 2 turning kicks, drop down for your burpee, and when you come back up, you're going to be in the other stance, yeah? 2 turning kicks, different heights, little burpee, and into the other stance. And number 4 is going to be star jump side kick. So almost the same as what we did in round 2, but we're going to take the kicks a little bit higher this time, yeah, as we get warmer. All right, so that's our first 4. If you need a sip of water, just do it now. Oh, Nuha's back. Hi, Nuha. And someone else has arrived as well. All right, so I hope we're all ready. We're starting with a little bit of mobility, and we will start now. So we'll just start off with some little wrist rotations. Get all the fluid movement in the joint. And when you're sick of that, just move on to your elbows, a few in, a few out. So good to see you also. If you see me looking down here, that's because I can see you down there. And onto shoulders, so just start off with some little nice shoulder rolls. And when they're feeling okay, bring the circles bigger and bigger. Oh, hey Salman, Salman's back. Good to see you, Salman. Big circles. I'm sure I've missed some people. I'm sure I haven't said hello to a few people. Oh, I think that's Duncan. I think Duncan's back. Nice. So we'll just do some waist circles, open up the hips, because we've got a few seconds left. So our next one is star jump and press and kick. So remember, we're not going to be kicking too high, just into the knee joint. All right, 5 seconds left. Take a deep breath if you want it. All right, let's go. So star jump, press and kick. Star jump, press and kick. Obviously, if you've got any injuries, if you can't do star jumps, just switch them out for something that you're more comfortable with. And because we're warming up, we're not in a hurry. Just take your time, yeah? Nice, keep that going for me. Make sure you're looking in the direction that you're kicking. Don't want you accidentally hitting someone or something. That's it, keep that going, guys. I just want to turn the volume up on here. That's better, last 10 seconds. 2. Nice, well done. So if you remember, number 3 is going to be 2 height turning kick with a burpee and a stance change. Just like before, if you've got any injuries, you don't want to do that burpee, swap for something that you're comfortable with. Don't start kicking too high. Lovely and low is absolutely fine. We can kick the shins, we can kick the knees, it's all good. All right, let's go. Kick, kick, burpee, stance change. And if you're not happy doing a double kick, there's no harm in putting your foot back on the floor. That's absolutely fine. "20 seconds left. You might want to start bringing your kicks a little bit higher now, only if you're happy. Nice, well done everyone. Excellent. All right, round 4, last one before we take a little break. Star jump side kick. So similar to round 2, but we want those kicks coming a wee bit higher this time. Oh, I think Florence is here. Hi, Florence. good to see you. Oh, Connor's back. Hi, Connor. All right, let's go. So star jump, side kick. Star jump, side kick. Again, look where you're kicking. Don't kick your little brother if they're with you. Don't kick the wall. Keep going. Oh, I'm tired already. Yes, go on, Salman. Very good. Well done, Nuha. Awesome job, Holly. Well done. Whoa, keep going. Yes, excellent work, guys. Take on some water. We'll pause there, and I'll go through the next 4. Whew. Glad I had my Haribo. Oh, Sam and Ollie are here as well. Hi, Sam and Ollie. So, next 4 are going to be shadow sparring rounds. Oh, I'm tired today. For these, we're going to have a couple of spin kicks in there. If you don't know how to do a spin kick, just swap it for a different kick. It's absolutely fine. You might just want to do a front snap kick. You might want to do turning kick. Don't worry if you don't know the kick, swap for something else. If you are going to do the spin kick, make sure it's safe to do so. Yeah? I don't want you hitting anyone, hitting your parents, hitting your brother, hitting furniture. Make sure it is safe to do so. So our next 4. First one's easy peasy. Jab, cross, snap kick. 1, 2, and snap kick through the middle. Number 2, spin kick, jab, cross, jab. So here's where we need that little bit of space. So we're going to turn, I'm going to throw a spin, jab, cross, jab. Make sure those shoulders are turning for the cross. Yeah. Number 3, side kick, back kick, jab, cross, jab. So I'm going to do my side kick with my front leg. Boom. We're not doing eye patterns, so I don't need to punch. I turn my back, do a back kick, jab, cross, jab. Again, make sure you've got space to do that, and if you don't want to do the back kick, maybe make it 2 side kicks. Yeah. And number 4, twist and kick, jab, cross, turn and kick. So this is quite a fun one. So twist and kick, think of it like an upside down turn and kick. So my turn and kick would normally come here, my twist and kick goes this way. It goes with the inner ankle coming to the top, yeah, whoosh. Then jab, then cross, throw a nice turning kick on the end. So that's our next 4. All right, if you're ready to go, give me thumbs up. Oh, Ralph's here, Ralph's ready to go. Nice, all right. Let's get started. So number 1, jab, cross, front snap kick. All right, let's go. 1, 2, and snap. 1, 2, and snap. And you can change stance whenever you want. You don't have to stay in the same stance the whole time. Make sure you're pulling those toes backwards, so you're hitting with ball of the foot. So this bit is pushing forward, not the tiptoes. Nice, doing well there, everyone. Yes, keep going. Oh, well done, Kian. Keep going, Kian. Shalida looks good as well. So number 2 is spin kick, jab, cross, jab. So like I said, only spin if it's safe to do so. You're not going to fall on anything or hit anything. If you don't want to spin, throw a turning kick. Yeah, normal turning kick if you don't want to do that spin. Right, 3, 2, 1, off we go. And 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Spin. 1, 2, 3. Maybe change stance, don't get dizzy. Keep going, let me have a little look. Whoa, there's some fast spins going on over there. Well done, Caden. Yes, Jared, lovely spin kick. All right. 1, 2, 3. 15 seconds. 4 seconds. Get one more in. Well done. Take a nice deep breath. If you're like me, you'll need it. All right, side kick, back kick, jab, cross, jab. If you don't want to do the back kick, if it's not safe to do so or you're not sure, make it 2 side kicks. Yeah, side kick, side kick. Otherwise, side kick, back kick. All right, let's go. Side kick, turn, back kick, land, 1, 2, 3. Side kick, land, back kick, land, 1, 2, 3. And remember, you don't have to go the same speed as me. Some of you are way fitter, so you'll be going much faster. If you want to go slower, absolutely not a problem. Concentrate on your technique if you're taking it down a notch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Side kick, back kick, jab, cross, jab. Side kick, back kick, whoop. Lost my balance on that one. Side kick, back kick, cross, jab. Side kick, back kick, jab, cross, jab. We're nearly there. Yes, all right, I think we've got one more. Yes, twisting kick, jab, cross, turning kick. So twisting kick, we go out at a slight angle. If you're going low, here's fine. If you're going middle or high, come out at an angle. Then we've got 2 punches and a turning kick on the end. Take your time if you need to. Oh, I see Freya. Hi, Freya. So twisting kick, boom, jab, cross, turning kick. Find some more space. Twist, jab, cross, turn. Get more space after each go. And you might find your hips more flexible on one side than the other, so that twisting kick might be more difficult. Yes. Now make it flow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice one, Sophie. Keep going. Twist. Boom, boom, boom. Last 14. Yes, who's looking good? Who's looking fast? The Veals are looking great. Well done, Veal. Well done, Marta. Very nice. Lovely. Time to get some water. Whew. Then we're going to have a bit of technique. Next floor, all technique. Whew. I love that some of you have got your Nima t-shirts on. Some of you got your dough box on. Holly's got a belt on, brilliant. I think Nancy's got her full uniform on, Maya has. Awesome. Ralph's going, look, I've got my belt on. All right, so next 4. We'll pause after each one, but we're going to be working on techniques from Dangan, Wonyo, Yulgok, I believe. No, Jungun, sorry, Jungun, and Hwarang. Obviously not everyone's going to know those, that's why we're going to pause in between and explain them. So the first one from Dangan, L stance, knife hand guarding block, walking stance, high punch. So I'll show you going this way first. I'm going to relax my knees, yeah? My hands are going to come back behind me into this starting position here, and then I'm going to land, L stance, knife hand guarding block. Fingertip shoulder height, reaction hand pulled, or the guard hand rather, pulled into the chest. You want this hand really close to the chest, about 3 centimetres away, so it's not out here somewhere, yeah? Tuck that in tight. Then we aim with our front hand and throw the high punch when we land. So we're going from L stance to walking stance. Again, I'll show you going this way. So number 1, L stance, knife hand guarding block, and walking stance, high punch. And you want this eye height. Yeah, it's not up here somewhere, your eye height, yeah? So I'm going to practice that for 50 seconds. All right, and off we go. So, L stance, knife hand guarding block, walking stance, high punch. And practice on both sides as well, so if you've usually got your left leg in front, try it with the right in front for the next one. If you need to take a second to check that your L stance is good, not a problem. And remember, because we're in lockdown and some of us are training in small spaces, We might not be able to do our stances properly, we might have to shrink them a little bit, we might not be able to start our hands correct, but we're just going to do our best. Yeah. Excellent. Alright, so round 2 from Won-Yo. So if you were training yesterday, we practiced this a little bit, so Morgan will be ready for it, so will Nuha and Ralph. So we're going to do our twin forearm block, inward knife hand strike, both an L stance, and then we're going to slide into the fixed stance punch. So if I start, I'll start like we do in Won-Yo. I'm going to go out to the side, down, up, down. So twin forearm block here, L stance, weight on the back leg, front hand shoulder height, this elbow tucked in lovely and close. Don't leave this arm over here, just bring it up like a rising block. Now I'm going to stay in L stance, and I'm going to use my back hand to strike into the neck. Yeah, so make sure it's nice and high, alright, not down here. Then I'm going to use this hand to aim, and I'm going to throw a punch into fixed stance. Now when you slide from that L stance into the fixed stance, don't bring the feet all the way in, they don't touch. Yeah, so we're here, just halfway, aim, and really pull this hand back. So I'll show you once more, I will go the other way, and 1, and 2, and 3. And like I said before, if you don't know these moves, just copy along with me. Doesn't matter if you make any mistakes, we're just practicing. So this is a green belt technique. If you're green belt, do your best. If you're higher than green belt, this should be looking awesome. Alright, get started. Now, so, twin forearm block. Top hand into the neck. Aim and punch. Nice. Try the other side. 1, and knife hand, and punch. I like that Ralph and Nuha have perfect timing. They're synchronized. And 1, and 2, and 3. I'll go sideways if it helps. And 1, and 2, and 3. Remember, fixed stance is 50-50. So I've gone from here for the first 2, and I've made it bigger for the last one. Let's try and go one more. 1, and 2. Well done. Alright, number 3. So this one's from Jungun. So if you're blue belt or higher, you'll know this one. If you're below blue belt, join in for fun. If you want to swap it for something else, that's fine, but we're breaking it down so you can practice at home. So I'm going to start with an L stance, reverse knife hand middle block. So we should know L stance and we should know middle block, but we're going to change it to reverse knife hand. So rather than my fist being closed, I'm going to open and pull this thumb across so that I can use this edge here on the thumb side as the blocking tool. Alright, so number 1, down, up, down. Yeah, so just like middle block, a little bit lower so you can get the fingertips shoulder height. Now with my front leg, I'm going to do a side front snap kick. So what I mean by that, it's a front snap kick, but because my standing foot's pointing out to the side, I see it better that way, we call it a side front snap kick. Boom. Then I'm going to step forward, palm upward block. Now this is usually done in rear foot stance, but if you want to do L stance or walking stance, not a problem, because like I said, we're in lockdown, we're just training, we're just having fun. So, let's get ready. Off we go. So I'll go this way if it helps. And reverse knife hand middle block, check its shoulder height. Kick with the front leg, block underneath. Come back to where you started. Kick with the front leg, and block underneath. Remember when you do these open hand techniques, the other hand is still closed, so we don't want to see this going on. It's not like a knife hand guarding block. Keep this tight in. And 1, and 2, and 3. Timing. Keep going. Let me have a look who's doing a good job. Like I said, don't worry if you're not. Oh, Jared was looking good. Was it Jared? Yes, it is. Ella's looking good. Well done, Ella. Let's do one more. Alright, and last one. This might be the easiest one actually, even though it's on the hardest pattern. So we're going to go to Hwarang now. We're going to do a sitting stance, palm pushing block, and then we've got 2 punches in normal motion, and then we have another twin forearm block like we did in one yo. Okay, but this one might be the easiest. With my left leg, I'm going to go this way. I'll show you facing the other way as well. So with my left leg, I'm going to go out and do a palm pushing block. Check that your toes are pointing forward, no duck feet, hand in front of the shoulder. Then I go down, up, down for a right punch, down, up, down for a left punch, and then I move my right leg into twin forearm block. Yeah, so again, I'll show you going that way because that might help a little bit better. So my left leg, left palm pushing block, right punch, left punch, move the right leg for the twin forearm. All right, so a little bit different for some people who haven't done this one before, but just try your best. I'll do some facing forward and some facing backwards, but remember it's your left hand going first, yeah, your left. Make a little L. All right, left hand, right hand, left hand, and to the right. Boom. Nice. I'll go the other way now. Right, left, right, left, and to the right. So I'll do one more, then I want to watch you. Left, right, left, to the right. All right, keep going. Keep going. Go on, Nuha. Yes, Sophie and Holly have got really good timing. They're moving at the same time. So are Katie and Ellen. Well done, AJ. No, that's looking very nice. Last few. Well done. All right, we have 4 more rounds before we stretch out. So take on a little bit of water if you need it. And if you're still quite new to Taekwondo, if you're a white belt, yellow belt, but you were following all those moves, really good effort. Ooh, okay, so we're going to have a little bit of conditioning on the legs now. We're going to be doing some rising kicks, but we're going to be doing them very sort of controlled and slow, so we can't just throw our leg up. We're going to slow it down a little bit. So I'm going to have my back against the wall here. I'm just going to rest on my hands. If you don't have a wall, just pop your hand on a shelf or like the back of the sofa, something that you can just use for a little bit of balance. If you don't have anything you can hold on to, you can do this without that, yeah? And all we're going to do is bring the foot up and down, and it's barely going to touch the floor. So I'll turn sideways, yeah? Barely touches the floor, it just taps, yeah? Yeah, and you can do it with a pointy foot like I had, or you can make it more taekwondo-y and really pull that foot all the way back, and it'll be the heel that just taps the floor. So we'll do left leg for the first round, right leg for the second round. Round 3, we're going to try and tire the arms out the best we can. So remember when we're normally at class, when we're not locked down, we sometimes put the kick pads on the floor and we practice punching downwards. We're going to go as fast as we can. We're not going to hit the floor. We don't want any bald patches in your carpets or anything like that. So we're just going to aim, so a few inches from the floor. And then our final one, we're going to roll over. We're going to pretend that we're that poor kick pad, we're on the bottom, and we're going to try and tire our arms out by punching upwards as fast as we can. So this is our last 4 rounds before we stretch. All right, so remember left leg first for those rising kicks, so your foot barely touches the floor, it just taps. All right, we're going to start in 10 seconds. Someone give me a wave. Who can I see? Oh, hi guys. Thank you. All right, left leg first. Use a wall or a chair if you need to. So because we can't swing our leg like if we were in a walking stance, it really pinches in the hip flexors and the quads. And you might want to do some with the heel, some with a pointy toe. Ooh. Excellent, nice straight legs. Just taps the floor. And it's probably not going to go as high as when you do your normal rising kick either. We're normally up here, but we don't have any momentum. Last 10 seconds, guys. Whew. Last 5. Let's stick a few more in there. Well done, Connor. Nice. All right, so now the other side. Did that hurt anyone? It hurt me. There's a few people saying, yep, that was slow. All right, 10 more seconds and we'll do the right side. Have a little stretch if you need it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I'm starting with pointy toes, but you can have the foot flexed back as well. You've got 2 options. Leg lovely and straight. Tap the floor. Who can I see? Well done. Excellent work, Marta. Is Morgan looking good? Yes, he is. 20 seconds. Whew. Tap the floor straight back up. Last 5, try and squeeze a few more kicks in. Nice, alright. Last 2, and it's stretchy time. So down, pretend you've got your kick pad there. Remember, don't actually hit the floor, you'll get sore hands, you'll get a damaged floor. So just aiming, boom. But fast as you can, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Keep going. One hand keeps coming back to the face, yeah? So we haven't got this going on. One hand is coming to the face.